It started with something small, a Friday night, a simple request, and a choice that told me everything I needed to know about my marriage. My wife, Olivia, had been talking about this party for weeks, her colleague's birthday, full of the same crowd I never really fit in with, influencers, entrepreneurs, people who spoke in hashtags and champagne bubbles. She said it would be fun, relaxing, nothing serious. I'd planned something different, dinner at home, just the two of us, to celebrate our anniversary quietly, the way we used to before her world turned into a social stage. But when I reminded her, she just sighed. James, it's just one night. You know how important these events are for networking. Networking. That word had replaced love in our vocabulary. So, that Friday, she stood in front of the mirror wearing a dress that wasn't meant for me. It shimmered under the light, gold, tight, loud, a dress made for attention, not affection. I stood at the door holding the bouquet I'd bought, roses wrapped in brown paper, my heart sinking as she brushed past me. Don't wait up, she said, smiling into her reflection. You know how these things go. I smiled faintly, though something inside me cracked. Have fun, I said. She kissed the air beside my cheek, not me, and left. When the door shut, the silence felt strange at first. Then it became comforting. I cooked the dinner anyway, steak, her favorite. Poured myself a glass of wine. The house, usually filled with her chatter and background music, was calm. I ate alone, candlelight flickering over an untouched plate opposite mine. I should have felt lonely, but instead, there was peace, heavy, golden silence. Hours passed. Midnight. No message, no call. Her party was still going strong. I scrolled through social media, something I usually avoided, until curiosity got the better of me. And there she was, my wife, in someone else's story, dancing like she was single, champagne in hand, leaning too close to a man I didn't know. The caption read, "When the boss's wife knows how to party, smiling face with heart eyes fire." My chest tightened. I watched the clip again and again, each time feeling more detached. The silence around me grew louder, almost comforting now. By 1 a.m., I'd stopped waiting for her. I turned off my phone, turned down the lights, and went to bed. But at 3:17 a.m., the doorbell rang. Loud. Relentless. I got up, still half asleep, expecting Olivia fumbling with her keys. But when I opened the door, it wasn't her, it was a man, early 30s, wearing a suit jacket and confusion. Sorry, he said, eyes squinting. Is Olivia here? My blood ran cold. Who are you? I asked. He chuckled nervously. We met at the party. She said she lived here. I just came to check she got back okay. She left in a rush. My stomach twisted. She's not home. He hesitated, realizing how that sounded, then nodded quickly. Right. Sorry, man. Didn't mean to. Good night, I said, and shut the door in his face. My hands were shaking, but my mind was eerily calm. The silence that followed was no longer golden, it was dark, heavy, poisoned. Half an hour later, she stumbled in. Hair messy, makeup smudged, still in that gold dress. She smelled like alcohol and perfume that wasn't hers. Hey, she mumbled. You're still up. I wasn't, I said flatly. But someone woke me up. Your friend from the party. Her head snapped up. What? Yeah, I said. He came looking for you. Said you left in a hurry? She blinked, panic flickering behind her eyes. That's ridiculous. He must have followed me. Or maybe you told him to, I said. She glared, defensive. Oh, don't start. I just went to have fun. You didn't want to come. You hate my friends. I didn't come because it was our anniversary, Olivia. That stopped her. The color drained from her face. No, that's next week. I reached behind me, picked up the gift box I'd left on the counter, and placed it in her hands. "No, Olivia. It was tonight." She opened the box slowly. Inside was a framed photo of us from our wedding day, smiling, young, certain. Beneath it was the card I'd written, for all the quiet nights we spent building a life together. "Here's to more of them." She didn't say a word. "Funny," I said softly. "You chose noise instead." "James, I'm sorry," she whispered, her voice cracking. I forgot. Work's been busy," I finished. "Yes. I know. You've been busy forgetting us." She reached for me, but I stepped back. "You know what's strange?" I said. "I thought being alone tonight would hurt. But it didn't." The silence was peaceful. I realized I haven't felt peace in a long time. "Please don't do this," she begged. "It was just one night." "It was one choice," I interrupted. "And you made it." She started crying, but I'd already made up my mind. I walked to the bedroom, grabbed a small overnight bag I'd packed earlier, just in case, and headed for the door. "Where are you going?" she asked, panicked. "Somewhere quiet," I said. She followed me out, tears streaming, voice shaking. "James, please. You can't just leave because of one mistake." I turned to her, calm now. "You didn't just leave me tonight, Olivia. You left a long time ago. Tonight just made it official." Then I walked out. For the first time in years, I drove with no destination. The roads were empty, the world asleep, and for once, so was my heart. I ended up by the lake we used to visit, the one where she'd once told me she couldn't imagine life without me. The reflection of the moon shimmered on the surface, quiet and cold. I sat there until dawn, realizing something simple yet powerful: love dies quietly. Not with shouting or slamming doors, but with small choices, like picking a party over a partner. Weeks later, she called, texted, begged to talk. But I never replied. She needed the crowd, the noise, the attention. I needed silence. The golden kind. The kind that doesn't hurt anymore. Because when she chose the party over me, she didn't just lose a night. She lost the man who finally found peace in her absence.